Hello everyone, I hope you are having a wonderful time. Today I'm going to share a very wonderful sounding and combination that I've been enjoying. $80 SMSL SU1 Pro and Leaudio Cattle Pro TPA 3255 Class D amplifier, which is also retail for $80. Going back to SMSL SU1, it features USB-C digital input along with power supply together with USB-C and plus optical and coaxial digital input with RCA output. It doesn't have dedicated power supply, so we just have to use with the laptop computer or your parent component USB out. But please don't get fooled by $80 retail of this SMSL SU1, which feature AKM4493S digital to analog converter chip. It's capable of PCM 768K, DST512 plus. If you are a fan of MQA, it can also decode MQA CD as well as MQA high res. So those are all those features packed in this $80 package. Another reason I like this SMSL SU1 is AKM4493S. So AKM4493S, I take that chip over any entry level chips from other brands. 4493S can get the job done in analog like sound quality with nice depth out of this SU1. Cattle Pro comes with 24-volt brake power supply. It will get you around 30 to 35 watts of power output in stereo mode, both channel driven using standard power supply at 8 ohm load, probably like 65 to 70 watts at 4 ohm load of power output. And that is clean power output. Very minimal background noise. Probably you will never notice it unless you have above 100 dB sensitive speakers. But average speakers, you will not hear any noise at all. Right now, it's connected with this Gallium Audio TS Voyager Mark II SE. So if I raise the gain to maximum, right now is a maximum gain, everything is connected and I don't hear any hissing sound or white noise at all. So noise performance is that good. When I survey what is your favorite setup, what would you try or what would you suggest under $200 in DAC and amplifier combination in my community post? Some people come up with different Class D amp, and some people like NAD 3020, some people like Yamaha AS301. I mean, I understand and I totally agree with them, but honestly, this combination outperforms those amplifiers. Bass control is gonna be tighter and deeper. That is my experience with 5 different sets of speakers that I tried. And plus this Cattle Pro have highly efficient cooling feature with big fan on the top of that TPA chip. Even after playing for a while, when you touch it, it's only has a slight warmness to it. Probably more than 6 months now using this combination. I tried 5 different pairs of speakers, starting with CSS Audio 2 DDX, watching movies and streaming music, as well as SVS Ultra Evolution Bookshare speaker, this Gallium TS Voyager MK2 SE, JBL L100 Classic 75th, and Pioneer TAD Design S1EX towers. When I tried those 5 different pairs of speakers, nothing really disappointed in terms of sound quality. This Gallium TS Voyager MK2 SE is 83 dB sensitive and 8 ohm impedance. Even that doesn't have any problem listening to my reference level, which is 75 to 80 dB range with 85, 88 dB peaks. I mean, it's truly impressive in terms of bass control and quality of the bass. This Cattle Pro can give you 2 analog input using RCA as well as subwoofer out. If I remember it right, subwoofer out is cut out at 65 Hz. So when I'm listening with all the different speakers, and what really impressed me is this Cattle Pro driving power. Although it only put out 35 watts at 8 ohm load using standard power supply. And I also don't suggest you to go up on 48 volt or bigger power supply because signal to noise ratio is gonna suffer. This room is 26 feet by 16. When I try with big towers, bass control may not be as good, but it still gives me good quality bass out of this combination. $160, I am hearing hi-fi sound quality without spending big money. If you don't call this giant killer, there is no other giant killer in terms of price and performance, right? So let's say you have Yamaha AS301. I will even suggest you to try this. Probably you will be scratching your head. NAD 3020, the vintage version, you are not gonna believe what you are hearing when you listen to this combination, regardless of the type of the speakers that you may have. I will highly suggest you to try it because money is too little and sound quality that we are hearing is exceptionally exceeded in terms of price and performance out of any offering currently available, because only $160 you get subwoofer out to RCA input as well as all the high-res audio were pretty much covered with best of all good quality sound that it can produce. So that is my favorite combination that I will highly and wholeheartedly suggest you to try in this price point of under $200. Even you can push it up to $500 price range of amplifier with DAC in terms of sound quality. In this setup, I'm using with this old MacBook Pro and Audiophile playing with this combination. For the speaker pairing, I will highly suggest you to keep it above 86 dB sensitive to get the maximum sound quality and power and control out of this combination. Even this 83 dB sensitive speaker don't have any problem driving with this Cattle Pro amp, but if you can keep it above 86 dB, you will get best rewards out of that combination, particularly bass control and quality of the bass gonna be much nicer. And that is also my favorite part of this combination as well. Tight and well-controlled bass with music and mid-range and quality high frequency that it can produce for $160 is never heard of. So that is my honest and sincerely suggested and wholeheartedly recommended combination for your money. That's it, my friend. That is the experience and my recommendation. Thank you for watching and happy listening.
Mona Lisa, Mona Lisa, men have named you. You're so like the lady with a mystic smile. Is it only 'cause you're lonely they have blamed you for that Mona Lisa strangeness in her smile? Do you smile to tempt a lover, Mona Lisa? Or is this your way to hide a broken heart? Many dreams have been brought to your doorstep. They just lie there and they die there. Are you warm? Are you real, Mona Lisa? Or just a cold and lonely, lovely work of art? Many dreams have been brought to your doorstep, but they just lie there and they die there. Are you warm? Are you real, Mona Lisa? Or just a cold and lonely, lovely work of art? Are you warm? Are you real, Mona Lisa? Or just a cold and lonely, lovely work of art?